Help support Chris and Zach Attack by liking and sharing all of our content, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for all your latest video game news and updates. Hello friends, it's Chris.
It's Zach.
And welcome to Chris and Zach's Quick Attacks. Series, a weekly series, brand new weekly series in which Zach and I find a topic that has piqued our interest, and we are going to talk about it for a shorter period of time. So this is not going to be a very lengthy video. This is probably going to be about 10 to 15 minutes long. Just a new series we're going to try out here. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Zach, what's today's topic?
Today we heard about Netflix. They're trying like a new form of delivering content. They're actually going to let viewers choose their own adventure type thing. So if you remember when you were younger, you had like your choose your own adventure book. So you're reading the book, and then it's like, if you want to do this, go to page blah de blah. So It's kind of like the same thing. It's like, say like I haven't watched anything yet because the only thing out is a Puss in Boots kids show.
Yeah.
I have not checked it out on Netflix yet, but I will check it out to see what it is. But I can imagine it's like, oh, do you want like Puss in Boots to go down like the right path or the left path? Because I mean, it's for kids. It's got to be pretty simple.
Yeah, very simple, simplistic.
So it's like, oh, I'll choose the left one, and then I think it's something on a remote or on the computer that lets them like, okay, then he'll go down the left, and that could completely change the story.
Yeah.
So then you watch it again, and you're going to choose the right path. So I mean, it's a pretty interesting way of kind of delivering content and having people be more involved in the show they're watching.
Yeah, definitely. It's kind of and it's not per se to like kind of like those the Telltale games, The Walking Dead, Arkham series, or the Arkham game, the Game of Thrones, where you get to pick and choose what your reactions are going to be, and it changes the story entirely. Yeah. And however, like I mean, with Netflix, I mean, due to like budgets and all that stuff, there's got to be like so much that you can do with it. I think like with the Puss in Boots thing, like how much is it really going to change the story if you pick A or B? You know, I'm assuming I'm assuming, like I said, I haven't watched it either. I just saw the little trailer for it, and I'm just assuming that that the differences in the story are just kind of like the high points. It's not really going to change the plot all that much. Yeah, but
I mean that's the biggest thing I see is like you're probably it's gonna feel like you're kind of going in like different directions, but you're probably gonna end up in the same spot in the long run, where it's like the end is probably always going to be the same, I imagine.
Yeah, I can see that happening too, and this also begs into question like, where is it going to go from here? Is it just going to remain like a kids type of thing, or are we going to see like a more adult themed, or more like mature themed type of thing going as well, where we have like our own video series where we can choose what happens?
Yeah,
maybe like
I think that would
and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, that could be really interesting because, I mean, if they really went all out with it, I mean, they could have like, okay, so like legitimately different endings for every path you choose. So it's like, so it's not like the type of thing where like you get stuck kind of just like getting different choices, but in the end it just doesn't matter. Where it's like, if you do choose something different, the ending might be different than, say, like you're like you talk to a buddy and they're like, oh, what did you get? Like, oh, my ending was this. Well, my ending was this. And that really can lead to a lot of interesting things because then you go back and rewatch it and try to get their ending.
Yep.
Type of thing where it's like you can kind of add a lot of rewatchability to shows, which it's kind of a problem. It's like once you've seen a movie, well, you've seen a movie, like you watch it again. I mean, diminishing returns, you know what's going to happen. But if they added something where you can choose something different to get somewhere different, that adds a lot of replayability. You could watch a movie, rewatchability. You could watch a movie like, say there's 5 different days. I mean, that's 5 times you watch a movie or a TV show or something. I mean, it adds a lot to content that already exists, which could be interesting if they did that.
Yeah, definitely. And again, this kind of like draws into the video game industry because there are tons of games out there where you can pick and choose different endings. Most notable one, Heavy Rain. That has like 50 different endings, man. There's a ton of endings in that Hearing. There's 3 to 4 different endings in the Mass Effect series. There's prospectively, but there's a couple. I mean, the Telltale games mostly have the same ending. However, you can end up there in different ways. Either having like betrayals or, spoiler alert for Walking Dead. Have Clementine kill Lee, or have Lee kill himself, or leave Lee alone, whatever. But yeah, it's definitely like to bring this into streamable media like Netflix. This is definitely another step forward in the way you can tell a story for an audience.
Yeah, I mean, this really blurs the line between like watching a TV show and playing a video game, because it's like, so playing a video game, it's like your actions affect the story, whereas like you're watching this, like your actions are affecting the story somewhat. I mean, so it's like, what's separating this from like a visual novel, which is considered a video game? I mean, like the line is pretty much blurred right here at this point with this Netflix thing. So, I mean, I could see like some like really innovative company really jumping on this and kind of taking off with this, because I think there's a lot of possibilities for what you can do with this. Like you've already said with the video games. I mean, I think then this just opens up another door. I mean, if there's, like you said, like some like weird like live type thing where it's like you choose and like they do it live or something. I don't know. That's crazy. So I mean, I really think this.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, I just think this opens up a lot of doors for like people.
Yeah, definitely. What I was meaning by like live, I mean like a live action like type of movie.
Yeah,
like, actors get together, maybe some high paid actors. Like we can see like a Robert Downey Jr. or maybe I'm just thinking of Marvel. Honestly, like the implications that this could have for Marvel, like it'd be pretty cool. The Marvel Netflix series. I mean maybe like a one off, like not for an overall arcing thing, but it could also have like a new interest in like a brand new type of series that nobody really ever heard of, not just like a branch off from like stemming off from an already existing one.
Yeah,
but it's definitely interesting. And kind of going back on like what you were saying about like you've seen a movie once, you rewatch it, you already seen it, you know what's going to happen. One of the most notable ones I know of are like Christopher Nolan's movies. He always has pretty epic twists at the end of it, and when you rewatch it, when you watch it the first time, you're kind of amazed, and then when you rewatch it the second time, you just kind of like start seeing, like you start kind of mapping out, oh, this is how that happens. Okay, that's cool. I can see into the minds of the characters again, and then you watch it a third time, it's just kind of like, all right, well, I mean, there's really no surprise here, but With this, like you said, different endings, different paths to the same ending, different, the entire experience can be different, and it's really awesome. It's really exciting.
Yeah, I mean, I really think this is an interesting step for Netflix to take, and I think it's kind of like it's kind of daring for them, because I mean, it's like Netflix is just usually just uploads the same thing, doesn't really do anything. But them trying this, and if it's successful, and then if it like it goes to like live action stuff, I mean, if it really branches out, I mean, I think this is like a definite interesting path for storytelling to take, and I think this is very interesting. I like this. I think we just gotta, we gotta wait and see where it goes.
Wait and see. So. Yeah, and then, I mean, obviously this is a pretty good gimmick for a kid's show.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you have kids, plop them down on the couch and, let them have fun with the TV for a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have kids, so. But it's definitely interesting. I could see more kids' television coming in like this. And like you said, Netflix kind of going off and doing this is very innovative. However, like they've, what was the last thing they tried to do? It was the Netflix like TV specials.
Yeah.
And those, most of them are a huge success. Aside from the Adam Sandler stuff, but But yeah, they're all really, really good. Most of them are really, really good. I mean, you know, a lot of them win a lot of awards. Like, you know, Orange is the New Black's won a lot of awards. All the Marvel television shows are awesome. And, you know, all the binge watching and everything. And who's to say, like, you know, if the kids thing takes off, they start producing more of this interactive TV shows, then yeah, this could definitely be awesome.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's like Netflix started out with like original comedy specials and original kid shows. That's how they started out. They had a lot of Netflix original kid shows, and they're like, well, why don't we just take this idea and do it with our main stuff? And well, now here we are with that. So like you see it again, they're trying with their kid shows, and you never know. I mean, okay, 2 years down the line, we get our first Choose Your Own Adventure movie. I mean, and that could be that could be like a huge talking point where everyone's on Twitter like saying, oh my God, I got this ending. Well, I got this ending. I got to go rewatch it or something.
Yeah. Yeah, so, and it brings in a whole lot of discussions on forums and Reddit and all that stuff. So. Yeah.
And people sign up for Netflix because they want to know what it's all about. So it's a win for Netflix because they get subscribers. Yeah. I think this is pretty cool.
The possibilities are endless.
Yeah, right now it doesn't seem. Yeah. I agree. Just as long as we don't get like an Adam Sandler Choose Your Own Adventure.
Oh, God. Will I tell a fart joke or will I tell a poop joke?
Yeah. What am I feeling today? I'm going to go with the poop joke.
Which extremely hot model is going to be my wife in this movie?
Yeah. Oh, God, yes.
Which one of my best friends in real life is going to co-star on me?
Yeah. Oh, God.
Oh, Adam Sandler. You are.
It's funny now, but I mean, like,
man.
The more you saying it, I could actually see that happening.
Oh, Jesus. Anyway, that's going to be all the time we got for today. So thanks everyone for tuning in to the brand new series, Chris and Zach Quick Attack. Chris and Zach's Quick Attack. Yeah.
Bam.
We're going to come back again next week with another topic of interest, and we're going to discuss it. We're going to have some fun with it. So, yeah, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Hey, everyone. Thanks for watching the video.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
And follow us on the Twitter, ChrisAndZachAttack. Follow us on Instagram, ChrisAndZachAttack. And follow us on Twitch, SgtMajorCool.
Zach Attack 4131.
And Chris and Zach Attack, the joined community channel.
That's us.
And thanks for watching. Everything you do will help us rise to the top.